don't buy the house. That's the advice I had to give to a client lately, and it was a really tough thing to do because, first off, as a realtor, I only provide for my family when people buy or sell houses. So telling them not to buy a house is a little counterproductive at times, but there's a thing called fiduciary responsibility, putting the client's interest above my interest, and that's the case we were in here. We had one under contract on our home. We had inspections. We had a plumber go through it. We had a foundation company go through it. We had submitted our repairs request to the seller side. And the seller agreed to most of them. The biggest one was the foundation needed to be leveled, adjusted. The foundation needed to be adjusted. It was almost 2 inches down on two of the corners and a little bit more on another corner. The foundation had to be adjusted. The seller had agreed to do that. What the seller would not agree to do is, once the foundation was adjusted, to have a hydrostatic test on the plumbing system and to have the seller be responsible to fix any leaks that could have happened when you adjusted the foundation. Well, you were moving the foundation of a house 2 inches that is attached to cast iron piping. There was a home built in the 70s, cast iron piping underneath. There is a high probability that there could be some failures in that piping system when you start moving the house. I know somebody recently spent $25,000 to $30,000 having the cast iron piping replaced under her house when there was major issues. I could not put this buyer in this position. I know she was a first-time buyer. I asked her, do you have $20,000 if this turns out to be the case? She absolutely did not. This was a big investment to her to get her first house. I said, unfortunately, given this information and the fact the seller will not agree to repair any piping leaks that could happen in this case, you need to walk away. And we had a couple discussions. She was very disappointed to walk away from this house because it checked a lot of her boxes on location and there was things we really liked about it. But at the end of the day, my job is to put the client's needs first and the client's long-term needs first. I had to tell her this is not the home at this time. So I hope for any of you that are working with realtors that they would do the same thing for you. I do believe there's some realtors that would have said, oh, it'll be all right, don't worry about it. But I had to do the right thing that I could sleep at night and take her best interest in place. So that's the way it worked out this time. Hopefully we'll get her a better house down the road. We'll talk to you later.